Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Thursday night live stream here on Bourbon Bytes. I'm Clifton, and today is one of the regular. I fumbled my words there. This is normally a stream I do every year. I was a little late this year doing it because I didn't get my sample, my final Larceny Barrel Proof batch until very end of 2021. So y'all just have to pretend for a moment that this is a stream during 2021. But nonetheless, I have a blind flight of Larceny Barrel Proof A121, B521, and C921. So we have all three batches of 2021, all graciously sent by the distillery Heaven Hill. They sent me these for a review. I've done separate reviews of each of them. A and B I've done on previous flights. I've done individual videos. And then C I actually recently reviewed on my podcast, which, by the way, if y'all are not yet following my podcast, I have new episodes every Friday night, wherever you get your podcast, or Friday morning, actually. Wherever you get your podcasts, just search Bourbon Bytes Podcast. I'm on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean. Link down below is to the Podbean, but you can find me wherever you get your podcasts. So fun episode coming out tomorrow. I'm actually reviewing two different whiskeys from a small craft distillery in Illinois, but it's not the one that I had on YouTube. It's actually a different distillery. So look forward to that. But tonight I'm so excited to get into these Larceny Barrel Proofs. I have not had these in a while. I had the C batch when I did a review of it over on my podcast, was super impressed with it. So I knew I had to come back and do it in a blind flight to do a fair comparison to the rest of the lineup for the year. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do, of course, a couple shout outs here that people who are here. Zofer is actually hanging with us over on Twitch. So I'm going to start doing, not every Thursday, but a lot of Thursdays, I'm going to start doing a pre-gaming stream on Twitch where I do a little bit of gaming before the stream. So we played Paper Mario today. It was a ton of fun. I died, unfortunately. First time dying though, so I made it far enough without dying, but first time dying. But if y'all want to see more pre-gaming streams, I put a link down in the description below to my Twitch, twitch.tv/bourbonbytes. Just make sure to follow me there. You'll be notified every time I go live. I also want to do more gaming streams on Saturdays. So if you guys like those, Zofer will tell you. Those are a lot of fun. Sugar Kitty's in the house. What's up, Sugar Kitty? Sugar Kitty is a Bite Club member and patron of the show. So glad to have you here. Donnie, an amazing mod here for the night. Donnie, I hope you are doing well. Nick Proman, how's it going, Nick? Good to see you, my friend. Scott Pigsley as well. Adriana says voting for B521 because I haven't gotten C yet. Yeah. Like I said, I got the C921 at the very, very, very end of 2021. So I'm a little late with this blind flight, but I still wanted to do it because I've been very, very curious to see how it compares. Brandon says cheers. Yes, Brandon, I saw the email. That's awesome. I will make sure to set that up to do that with him in February. Just some insight. I previously did a stream with Penelope Bourbon. They sent me a sample of light whiskey. They just announced they are putting out a batched light whiskey. So they're going to send me a sample of that one. We're going to talk about it on YouTube, hopefully. So stay tuned for maybe another stream with them. It's tons of fun. Mike and Danny from Penelope are such great guys. So looking forward to having them on the show again. What's up, Emily? Emily is another incredible mod here. She says, hey, y'all, smash that like button. Yes, if you are ready for tonight's flight, make sure to not only vote in the poll that you should see over there. I'm curious to see which ones you guys have tried and which ones have been your favorite. But while you're investigating your surroundings, make sure to hit the like button as well. It really does help out the channel, especially people that are watching the replay, which, by the way, #replay squad. Good to see you guys here. Feel free to skip around to find your favorite batch that you have, or if you want to skip to the winner, just skip to the very end. I'll put a little marker for the winner is. But if you guys are watching me live, you're gonna have to stick with me for another 50 minutes. So it should be a lot of fun though. Nick says we have A121, B521, and C921. Oh, waiting. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, keep an eye out because it got to me as a sample at end of December. Maybe it's gonna hit the shelves soon. We'll see. What's up, Adam? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge. What's up? Another channel here on YouTube. Cheers all. Lurking. All good. Well, cheers to you, my friend. Good to see you here. All right. So in addition to doing this blind flight myself, I wanted to give you guys who are watching here live an opportunity to do your own blind flight. So whether you have a channel or you just want to sit around and drink whiskey not knowing what it is, I'm actually giving away a set of samples of all 3 of the 2021 batches of Larceny Barrel Proof. So those of you that said you haven't seen it yet, here's your chance to get a sample of it, and I'm going to send it to you blind. So you'll get the A batch, the B batch, and the C batch. I will send you a separate key that will have the answers. So you don't have to do it blind. You can just open the key and, know the results right away. But if you want to do it blind like I'm doing it, should be a fun game. Just, you and your spouse or just you by yourself. Heck, I love doing a blind flight every now and then. So every $5 super chat gets you an entry into that. I'll leave that up. Along with those samples, I'm also going to be giving away samples, of these smart drinking supplements. So these are actually sent to me by the brand. They saw my channel and they're like, hey, I feel like your viewers would like this in a giveaway. So in addition to the samples of Larceny, you're going to get 3 packets of these. I actually tested them yesterday. I can't say whether or not they work or not, but I will say that, hydration is super important. So these come with a pre-drink supplement, an after-drink supplement, so after you finish drinking for the night, and a morning after supplement. So these are a blend of vitamins, electrolytes, minerals, and herbs. They're all, FDA approved in terms of the supplements that are going into them. I was going to say all natural, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want to claim that and get in trouble. But they go very detailed on their website as to what is in these supplements. Like I said, they sent it over. They sent me a few samples to give away. So show the website here. It's smartdrinkingclub.com. I think they are a UK-based brand, but like I said, they sent me these to give away. So not selling anything here, promise. I'm just giving something away that was sent to me. So I'll send you all 3 packets of these. Try them out for yourself and see if they work for you. But I will say I felt pretty good this morning. So not claiming that they work, but I will say I do feel very refreshed even after a night of drinking. I was editing my podcast. I was very, very busy with busy drinking is what I like to call it last night. So that's along with your Larceny Barrel Proof samples that you're going to get. So let's go ahead. I do have my Larceny shirt on that Adriana noticed. So yes, I actually picked this up a while back ago. I was at a tasting in Los Angeles and they were giving out shirts. I'm like, heck yes. We also got a Pikesville shirt. I'm a Heaven Hill fanboy, so I'm not afraid to rep their merch when I can. Liquid IV's got competition. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. They are UK based, but you can buy them on Amazon. But yeah, they're just want to be fun to give away. Why not, right? Plus, I appreciate anytime a brand wants to send me something to give away, I'm 100% going to do it because, why not give away more free stuff? That's how I feel about it. So, like I said, every $5 gets you an entry into winning the samples and the supplements. So for those of you that saw the Twitch stream, I was drinking on a little bit of a store pick of Larceny. I have not had Larceny anything in a long, long time. So this is a store pick from Mission Wine and Spirits, which is a local liquor store out here. It was barreled in 2013. I don't actually know when I picked this up. I'm thinking 2020 at some point, so it's about 7 years old. This is just the regular 92 proofer, so I wanted to have maybe a baseline before I got into this blind flight of these barrel proof versions of Larceny. If you're not familiar with Larceny, it is a wheated bourbon. It's from Heaven Hill, the same people that do Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. They have 3 batches a year of Larceny Barrel Proof. So we thought we weren't going to see this year, but it came out, or last year technically. It came out at the very, very end. So I'm excited to see how it does. Oh man, that was so cheesy. Let me just avoid the awkwardness with this first super chat of the night. Adriana says, getting in on the goodness. Come on, winner, chicken dinner. Hashtag I never win. Well, right now, Adriana, your odds are looking pretty freaking good because you have a 100% chance of winning at this very, very moment. But y'all know I spin the wheel of whiskey at the very end of the stream. So you have about 45-ish more minutes to get your entries in. At any point in the night, I will feature your message on the stream and we will get you entered into that giveaway. So thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. So much fun. Brandon says I enjoyed that more than the first time I had it. Larceny or Larceny Barrel Proof? Not sure, but so I'm just gonna have one last sip of this store pick of Larceny before I get into the blind flight. So as with all blind flights on my channel, pretty much I've had my husband prepare all 3 of these completely blind. I have the results on StreamYard that I will put up on the screen once we get to revealing the results. But I'm going to go ahead and rank these. There's only 3 of them, so I'm not going to spend too long. But I'm going to give you notes on each of them. I'm going to find out, what's working for each of them. And then at the very end, we're going to reveal what each of them are. I have no preconceived notions. I know I remember really liking C batch, but I don't know for sure if it's my favorite because I haven't compared them. So should be a lot of fun. Scott Pigsley with the next super chat here. He says Larceny Barrel Proof is nowhere to be found around here. So hopefully I get a chance to try them. Well, hopefully you do too. I almost called you Larceny. Hopefully you do too, Scott. I love to share these. They are only 1 ounce samples, and I wish I could give more, but I'll show you. This is how much I have left after the sample that I've poured of the this is the C batch. So I do not have full size bottles. If I did, I would absolutely give more, but I'm throwing in a little extra bonus pour in your blind flight. So whoever wins, you're going to get the 3 Larceny samples and a blind mystery pour that's scattered into your flight. So you won't know what it is. You might pick it over all the Larcenys. We'll find out, but you'll get 4 samples because I felt kind of bad because like literally I didn't have very much Larceny to give away. So you'll get 4 samples. Yeah, 21090, what's up? He says, need to find C921. Yeah, I'm hoping it's making its way out there because it I don't know if it's even hit stores. I mean, I assume I got the sample from the distillery in December, so I really hope that means it's out in stores. We don't know. Hopefully. Oh, the Larceny pick. Gotcha, Brandon. Okay. Yeah, I just opened this and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. Joe says, not a sponsor, but learn more about the item that Clifton's giving away. Donated by Smart Drinking Club. I do not vouch for the claims of this product. Thank you for the disclaimer. Like I said, I've used it. I used it yesterday. You know, I'm still here, you know, and I did not feel like hungover or anything. Now, can't necessarily say it was a supplement, but I will say it didn't hurt me. So there's that. But of course, like I said, that's not the only thing you're winning. You're winning these Larceny and mystery samples too. So cheers to you, Joe. Thanks so much for sharing that. And good to see you, man. So this is just the single barrel. Let me have a sip of that to set my palate, and then we'll get into the flight. Yeah, I'm honestly wasn't expecting to get so much oak on the Larceny single barrel. It's something that I don't get in the standard Larceny. To me, the standard Larceny is very sweet, very, I guess, grain forward, I would say. I get a lot of that wheat grain. This, though, this is desserty. It's kind of similar to other Heaven Hill products I really enjoy. Evan Williams, even, Elijah Craig, maybe not as desserty as Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, but in terms of small batch, this Larceny single barrel store pick is very, very good. Is that why I wore a Clifton shirt? You know what, Adriana, I was actually going to wear my version of that shirt today. Then I was like, oh wait, I have a Larceny shirt. So I swapped out right before I went live, but ringing endorsement, it didn't kill me. There you go. That's all I got to say about that. So, all right. So let's get into this blind flight, shall we? So it's hard to, when we have A batch, B batch, and C batch, it's hard to label these A, B, and C like I normally do with the blind flight. So these are labeled red, blue, and yellow in honor of the original Pokemon games for Game Boy. Y'all know I'm a big fan of those. Team Yellow. That should have been the poll over there, right? Which Pokemon game were you? I'm Team Yellow. Pikachu fan, boy for life. That was my first username. Not really. All right, so we're going to start with red. I have had these poured, but they have been covered with a challenge coin, which, by the way, thank you, Adriana, for the amazing endorsement of my challenge coin last night on your stream. If you guys want a metal Bourbon Bytes challenge coin, I'm selling them for only $15 each. And that's if you send $15 to my Venmo. I do not have a screen for it, but I'll type it in the chat right now. If you guys want a challenge coin, I put it right here. Oh, there we go. I can feature that. There we go. So if you guys want one of these, they are very they're hunky. They're hunky. They're chunky. They're hefty. I was originally selling them for, I think, $22, but honestly, I have a lot of them left, and it only costs me about $5 to ship them. So I figured for you guys that are tuning in live, make sure to send me a message with your address if you want one. But yeah, Venmo me at CliftonMCDNL for your own Bourbon Bytes challenge coin. The back says no match value. They're really cool. I like them a lot. So these have been protected by my challenge coins. Joe dropping the Twitch link. Thank you so much, Joe. I'm going to do, so normally I'm going to do a Saturday gaming stream on Twitch. However, this Saturday, I think, fingers crossed, I'm going to be going to a casino to do another live slot play stream. I have so much fun with those. If y'all know Marty's number, Whiskey Knows, let him know that I'm going live this Saturday from a casino because he's been asking for that for months. So Marty and Jenny, this is for you guys. But also I've been wanting to go to. So I'll be going to a casino here in Southern California called Yamava. They were previously called San Manuel. And I'm going to be doing some live slot play stream this Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys can make it. And may kill someone. Yeah, maybe if you drop from not enough height, but I don't claim responsibility for that either. All right, so let's go and get into our first blind sample. This is red. Now, proof wise, these are ranging from the lowest proof one is the A batch. So A121 is 114.8 proof. It's the only one that I actually have a full size bottle of. So this is the A batch. Again, not very much left of it. A121. That is, like I said, 114.8 proof. The B batch, B521, is 121 proof. That's actually second highest. So 121 proof for the B batch. And the C batch is 122.6. So pretty big difference between the A and the B and the C. So I don't know which one is which, but we'll see if we can tell. Maybe based on proof alone, we'll find out. But we're starting with red, which I will reveal to you guys at the end what red is. So let's go and give that one a nose. Okay. Like I said, I really enjoyed this this single barrel select that I've been enjoying since the Twitch stream. It's similar, but I think that the single barrel select is a lot sweeter. This is a lot more rich oak. So sort of the way that you get rich oak on a Elijah Craig barrel proof. Yeah, I mean, age-wise, we don't really know for sure. I think they say these are 6 to 8 years old. They're not age dated like Elijah Craig barrel proof is. But there's some age to this for sure. It's got that. Honestly, I would not even shoot. I would honestly guess this would be Elijah Craig barrel proof based on the nose. This has really, really rich, complex nose. It's got that desserty quality. Not necessarily the spice like the rye spice. Hard to tell the proof on this. It doesn't really nose very high proof. But it smells really, really good. So I'm so excited to get into this. It's hard to guess with the first one until I have a sip. So cheers, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really seriously appreciate you guys all 15 of you watching live. Y'all are awesome. Cheers. Okay. I think I was being a little misled by the nose because it's hot. It's really hot. It honestly, even though it has the nose of an Elijah Craig barrel proof, palate-wise, you're getting that burn up front. I mean, I get it. It's the highest proof thing I've had tonight, so there's that. But that proof hits you real quick up front. It's still got a nice finish on it. It's actually really long finish. But I was a bit taken aback by that high proof on first sip. Adriana says when I first got them, I kept dropping them while showing them off, and we worried it was going to break something. Yeah, I was not used to the weight of these. I have a lot of challenge coins from other occasions, other channels and stuff, but I didn't have any metal ones at the time. So like they were all like, oh, these are light, and they're like, I don't know if they're ceramic or plastic or whatever. But getting this thing was freaking hefty. This is a chonker right here. The snow is arriving in New Jersey. Well, stay safe, Sugar Kitty. I know Kentucky's getting a lot of snow right now. It was like 19 degrees earlier when I checked in with Perry. But y'all stay safe wherever you are. Stay home if you can. Please stay off the roads. I mean, unless you absolutely have to, but just stay safe, y'all. Speaking of that, hey, y'all, what's up, Fred? Good to see you, man. Hopefully you are staying safe. I know you are traveling all over the country all the time, so hopefully the weather's good for you, my friend. But good to see you. Joe's dropping the merch link. Yeah, thank you so much. I always forget to mention the merch. But if you guys want some things like Bourbon Bytes t-shirts, you can get those over at bourbonbytes.threadless.com. I have ones that have the Bite Club logo. There's the beautiful one that, well, I said that wrong. Not the beautiful one. The one that the beautiful Adriana from Whiskey Mountains was wearing on her channel last night. If y'all missed her stream, go watch her replay. She did a really fun C-Cup flight, and that's all I'll say about that. But she was wearing my Do a Barrel Roll t-shirt, and she looked amazing in it. She needs to be I need to just take screenshots from that stream and make it my model for my Threadless store. But so if y'all want to basically be cool like Adriana, make sure to check out the Threadless store. Harry said, did I mention that I'm here? I don't think I did. You didn't, but welcome. Welcome, Perry. Good to see you again. Of course, check out Perry's streams. He goes live 2 hours before me every Thursday evening, and maybe over on Twitch coming soon. We'll find out. What's up, David Goldman? Good to see you. Do a barrel roll. Yes, absolutely. I like I said, I was going to wear that shirt today, but I was like, I got my Larceny shirt, which you can't even see it. I mean, come on. Let me tilt that down a little bit. Show a little bit of C-Cup action here. Just kidding. Well, cold and dry currently. Better than it could be. Absolutely. So, well, cold and dry is not what I would say about this red sample right here. Dry, yes. It's not as sweet. It's definitely hot, but I got to go for a second sip. Cheers. I needed that. I needed that second sip. It opens up a bit more. It's still really hot. The oak is really, wow, man. I actually really like that. The oak is working really well. It's not necessarily working as well as like an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. I think the oak and the rice spice tend to work. I keep saying work really well. The oak and the rice spice balance each other out. This doesn't have the rice spice. It does have a lot more of a mellow, more of a subdued note to it. But if you're someone like me that likes the wood, you would like this one. It's hard to really say if I love it, but I'm gonna see how it compares to blue and yellow, and then come back to it because I always got to work my way back around. So the whiskey cap, the challenge coin, is going back on top, and we're gonna move on to blue and see what that's all about. You don't even got A's. We're getting there. Brandon says, "Am I doing local taste?" Oh, I'm not doing that tasting, but have fun with that one. Looked like a ton of fun. So Pincher says, "So I'm somewhere with no whiskey, so I'm sipping peach brandy at the moment. I feel both fancy and oddly desperate at the same time. Peach brandy, I've not had that. I've had apple brandy and like grape brandy, like cognac and stuff, but have not had that. So yeah, thanks for the reminder, Adriana. Don't forget to win a chance. Don't forget to super chat for your chance at winning samples of all 3 Larceny Barrel Proofs from 2021 and some smart drinking pre-drink and after-drink supplements. So let's go ahead and move on to blue, which is the second one here tonight. This one I'm using not my own challenge coin, but this is a challenge coin from the La Quinta Whiskey Fest 2021, which I got from the Bastards Ball meetup in Austin, Texas, back a couple months ago. So another great challenge coin here. A lot lighter because it's literally like, is it particle board? What do you call that? It's wood, but it's like very, very thin wood. But here's the blue sample. So different. That's got like a bit of like a honeycomb, not honeycomb. That's not the word. Honeysuckle. Those of you from the South know what I mean by honeysuckle. It's got that little bit of floral, light sweetness, not necessarily like honey sweetness. That's so different. Absolutely, like completely different from the A, not from the A, from the red. The red was the rich oak, the hefty oak. Yeah, but this second one, this blue, is a lot more light, a lot more floral. Smells overproof, but I'm not sure. Let's go and give it a try. Cheers. Oh yeah, way more light. The proof hangs around with that mid palate though. It doesn't drink as hot, but it has like a lingering heat on the mid palate. It starts really light and floral, like honeysuckle. Adriana says got her missing the honeysuckle, but it does get a little more familiar with the mid palate and the finish. But up front, I was surprised by how light and floral that was. Biking Bourbon, what's up? Howdy, cheers to you, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. What I missed from Zophar? I'm actually moving to Pear Brandy next. Oh, nice. Y'all have to let me know that is. Of course, we're doing our after party hangout for all patrons, $10 and up. We do that after every Thursday night live stream. If y'all want to be a part of that, you can join Patreon, patreon.com/Bourbon Bytes. I don't have a thing for it, but don't forget to like and subscribe while you're watching. Appreciate you guys. I don't know why I don't have the. I used to have a Patreon little banner, but we'll put up the giveaway because what's most important right now is the giveaway. So if y'all are just now tuning in, I'm giving away samples of all these Larceny Barrel Proofs and some pre-drink, post-drink supplements, as well as a mystery sample. So if you want to get those, every $5 is an entry. So blue has got me really intrigued. I'm going to go for a second sip of blue before I move on to yellow, and then I'm going to work my way back through. Yeah, that's honeysuckle in the nose. I've never gotten that note on Larceny before. It's not honey. That's definitely honeysuckle. It kind of like, the only bad thing about that is it kind of seems a little plasticky on the finish. Like it's got that nice floral sweetness, but it has like a little hint of like plastic. Now these are all glass containers, so it's definitely not tainted by the container. But it's got a little bit something off-putting that I don't love. Tastes a little soapy. Maybe soapy is a way to put it too. It's very subtle. It's not completely off-putting, but there's something that's not doing it for me right there on that blue on first sip. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our last sample, the yellow. And then we'll work our way back through, of course. So let's move on to yellow, also covered by Bourbon Bytes challenge coin here. So this one, like color wise, it looks pretty freaking dark compared to the rest. I'm not sure though. Not too much on the nose. Let me get a little bit of a palate cleanse here, because that plastic note kind of threw me off a little bit. So now that I have a clear palate, let me go ahead and nose yellow again. Man, these are all so different. This is a lot more subtle. It's leaning towards the notes of like the first one we did, the red, but they seem a little bit more subdued, not as hot. So let's go and give it a taste. Cheers. Oh wow, not as hot. Not as hot as A. Way more balanced though. That doesn't hit you up front like the other ones were hitting you up front with the heat. Well, I guess the second one didn't, but the first one hit me up front. This one though is super well rounded. That's the first note that comes to mind with this one. So well rounded, doesn't spike in any direction. Whereas the first one with the red, it spiked in the oaky direction. The blue spiked in the floral honeysuckle kind of note. This one though, I don't think it really spikes. I think it's very balanced. It's very caramel bomb for sure. But I'm gonna have to go for a second sip of that one. First sip though, I'm liking that a lot. It's really, really sweet, but oaky too. Man, that's so balanced. That is like the perfect balance of sweet. It doesn't have the floral aspect. It does have a sweet oakiness though. That's a strong contender right there. I don't want to reveal anything, but yellow is right up my alley. What's up, whiskey guys? Cheers, Al. Well, cheers, Al, but also cheers, all. Good to see you. Hopefully, y'all are doing well. Make sure to subscribe to their channel. Brandon asks, are these all from sample bottles or did one come in a 750? Good question, Brandon. That's relevant info. So the only one that came in a 750 ml bottle was the A121. The B521 and the C921 both came in sample bottles, 200 milliliter bottles to be exact. So this one has been open the longest. It also is the lowest. Now I will say this one hasn't been low for long. I have shared this with I already poured the samples for the giveaway tonight, and I also shared it in another sample set that I poured recently. So it was probably about halfway for a good while, but again, for the most of the year. So that is a factor. I didn't open these all at the same time. Just disclaimer there. But I will say I didn't hate any of these going into it. I wasn't super blown away by any of them until I tried C. So I'm very curious to see where C shows itself tonight. I've not compared them directly yet. By the way, Jola Sunshine, or is it Jola? I'm thinking like La Jolla. So it's Jola, I think. Jola Sunshine, welcome. Cheers to you. And Rick Rock. Who's Rick Rock? Welcome. I'm seeing. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I missed some people come in. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Sorry I missed when y'all joined, but cheers. Good to see y'all. Whiskey Lovers Society's greeting from Belgium. Well, hello all the way from Los Angeles, California. Not sure if you guys get any Larceny Barrel Proof out there, but if you do, let me know. It's hard to find out here too, so it's not like we're crawling in it like we do with other whiskeys. But cheers to you! Thanks so much for watching. Belgium, wow! I don't think I've met anyone else that's joined the stream from Belgium, but so glad to have you here. I do want to do more world whiskeys, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll have some other ones. I have a contact at Impex Beverages that has offered to share some other world whiskeys with me. So it's not going to be bourbon all the time. It'll be bourbon most of the time, but not all the time. Lil is here. Cheers all the way from Australia. We got people from all over the world here. Thank y'all for tuning in this Thursday/Friday afternoon. So, you can find it there as well. Oh, very cool. I had no idea. That's good to know. Maybe I'll have to go all the way to Belgium to get my bottle of it because I haven't seen it here recently. So now that I've tried red, blue, and yellow, I'm going to go back through. I'm going to rank these in terms of which one I prefer the most. But also, I want to give red a second chance because red was my first one I tried here tonight. I thought it was hot, but it was also the highest proof that I had had tonight. So let me revisit red. Let's start with that one and work our way back. And then once I've ranked these, we'll get to the results. And then we'll do the giveaway. So, like I said, get y'all's entries in if y'all want to win these samples. All right, back on red. I keep calling it A. Red. Oh, man, that nose. Best nose of them all. If we were going on nose alone, red takes the cake. It tastes like it smells like an oaky, almost like a cookie. You know, like how sometimes Irish whiskey is like a shortbread cookie kind of note. Kind of getting a little bit of that on red. It's more of like a little bit of a burnt cookie. Like I like my cookies a little crispy sometimes. I do like them chewy. Is that the word? I guess chewy. I like them gooey. Gooey's a better word. But sometimes I like them a little crispy around the edges. Crispy on the edges, gooey in the middle is my favorite kind of cookie. All right, let's go ahead and give it another taste. Cheers. It is really good on second revisiting it. Still hot though. That proof gets you. But flavor-wise, it still kind of is like a cookie. Like a little bit of you're getting a little bit of that burnt kind of cookie kind of note. It's really, really nice. Now I'm gonna skip a little bit. I want to go to yellow because yellow was giving me some of those good notes, but it was a little more balanced. So let me just jump from red to yellow real quick. The perfect cookie. Thank you, Fred. I'm glad to see that. Yellow is so much sweeter up front. Less of the char. Man, those two are close. I wasn't expecting any of these to be close. Not necessarily that they taste the same, but in terms of enjoyment, red and yellow are really, really close. It depends on like my mood. Like red goes more towards the toasty, oaky kind of note that I really like, whereas yellow is straight up sweet dessert. Less cookie though. It's more dessert but less cookie. More like the maybe cream filled pastry versus a cookie. But before I move to blue, got another super chat coming in here. Another entry to the giveaway. Whiskey Eye says no whammies. LOL, would love to try that flight. Well, I would love for you to try the flight. So thank you for getting your entries in. I'm just making sure we are tracking them here. Yep, we are good. So we got 3 different participants in the giveaway. So if anyone wants to try their chances against 3 other people, now's a chance to do it. So let me go in and visit blue, which is the second one we tried. This has such a weird note. And you know, Brandon asked a question earlier. How long have these been open? If any of these have, I guess, gone off, which, I mean, y'all know with whiskey, they don't really go off, especially ones that have been open for less than a year. So I don't think any of these have gone off. However, I do think they change a little bit after they've been open, especially when there's this much room in the bottle. I think they become a little bit more mellowed. I don't think it would change the flavor that much. This one has like a really weird, unique honeysuckle / plastic kind of note. It's not off-putting. Again, I don't think it's bad. If I was served this, I would drink it. But I do think it stands out in not a good way compared to the other two. So Chris says, sorry, just joined. What's up? No worries. I haven't revealed any results yet. I'm just tasting through this flight of Larceny Barrel Proof A121, B521, and C921. And people are wanting to win these too. So Nick Proman is in for the giveaway. Interested to see the results. I'm a Larceny Barrel Proof fan. Well, me too, Nick. I honestly had forgotten about it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even consider it A or B when I was making my list of best of 2021. But then I got the sample of C right before I put that list together. And oh my God. I talked about this a little bit on my podcast. If y'all heard the episode or not, I'm not sure. I did my runners up for my best of 2021. And there were so many whiskeys that I wanted to include in my best of list. However, I either got them really late, like that example of Larceny, or I had a sample of it. Like, for example, I mean, what's this one right here? This is my sample of Russell's Reserve 13, and it was given to me in a blind flight. Very gratefully, I'm very grateful for this. However, this was given to me in a blind flight, so I feel like it's not fair to include in my best of 2021 because I didn't get a bottle. I looked for a bottle, but I could not find Russell's Reserve 13 anywhere. Same with Jack Daniel's 10 year. Loved that bottle, but couldn't get it. So on my list, hey, it's my list, my rules. I didn't include anything that I couldn't buy this year. So if y'all missed my best of 2021, that was my live stream I did on the day before New Year's Eve. Make sure to watch the replay of that. It was so much fun counting those down with you guys. I also gave away my top 3. So I love doing these giveaways every now and then. I appreciate y'all for entering them because they're just my way of giving back as well. And also super chats always support the channel. So I'd love to give back to you guys as much as I can. So Adam Free is in for the giveaway. He says the honeysuckle note has me intrigued. Definitely gonna have to track down a sample of whichever one that one is. Okay. So see, like I said, it's not off-putting. It's light, but it's so different from these other two. Yeah. It's not necessarily my jam. I'm already gonna say blue is my least favorite of these 3. but it doesn't taste like a bad whiskey at all. Remember, these retail at technically $50 MSRP. Whether you can find them or not at that price is questionable, but these should be anywhere between 50 to maybe 70 at the most. They're cheaper than Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, so they should be pretty affordable if you can find them. Ain't nothing off-putting about honeysuckle. Well, if Nick Proman wins the sample giveaway, you'll have a chance to try it, Adriana. And thank you, Joe, for dropping the Patreon link. I was looking for that earlier. I couldn't find it. Yeah, for as little as $2 a month, you can support the channel. You get access to things like early access to my videos. Every time I do a produced video, you get to see it a day or two early. You also get to vote in polls to help shape the future of this channel. But if you give a little bit more, if you're able to, $5 a month gets you access to our monthly hangout where we do a little bit of gaming. We do some Jackbox games, as well as some Among Us. Lots of fun things like that on our monthly hangout. And at the $10 level, you get access to things like our after party hangout, which I mentioned earlier. Every Thursday night after our live streams, we do a little bit of a hangout for a couple hours, just chill, sip some whiskey, and debrief a little bit. And then, of course, you can support even more than that. For $50 a month, which is my second highest tier, you get access to the Bourbon Bytes subscription box, I like to call it. And I put that in quotes because I'm being legal here. But every month I will send you a tasting box. I won't tell you what you will be tasting, but it may be something that is a libation. So every month I will send that out to everyone at that level. It's limited to only 5 people. We already have one person at that level. So if you want to get access for 2021 or 2022, get access to that tasting box every month. You could either go monthly on Patreon, or you can subscribe for a year and save 2 months free. So thank you. That was my nice segue to talk about that. Thank you so much, Joe, for allowing me to do that. Thank you all for listening. All right. So Brandon said, did I say what my favorite was before the flight? So I don't know. I really enjoyed C, but I did not know comparatively how it compared to A or B. That's why I was like, I wanted to really bad. I wanted to go into the A. I'm like, oh, how was A? But saved it for this flight. I saved it for you guys because you guys get to know first which one I think is best. Oh, Marty, what's up? I was actually just talking about you. I was saying I'm going to do a casino stream this Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be going live from Yamava Casino and Resort here in Southern California. So if you want to see some slot play, see me spin the iron. I don't know. There's a word for them. I was going to say like the ivory keys, but that's definitely like piano. Spin the wheel. If y'all want to see that, make sure to tune in Saturday. I'm going to do that here on YouTube. But for gaming stuff, make sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bourbon Bytes. But this one's definitely going to be a YouTube thing. So, hot damn, I'll be there. I knew you'd appreciate that. All right. So, time to rank these 3 different whiskeys. So, like I said, I think blue is my last place. Red and yellow are so close. Let me just do a little back and forth before I make a decision. And then I will, before I announce my favorites, I'll do the giveaway. So I'll give you guys 9 more minutes. So we'll go until 7:50 before the giveaway. So if anyone wants to get any last minute entries in to win this flight of Larceny Barrel Proof, get those in before 7:50 or 9 minutes, whatever your local time is. Don't want to leave anyone out, but I want to reveal that before I get into the results. So I'll rank these, but before I reveal the results, I'm going to do the giveaway winner. So let me go ahead and decide between red and yellow because they're really close. Man, red, I got that cookie note in my mind. I said shortbread cookie, but it's more of like a sugar cookie, but a burnt sugar cookie. Like so good, like burnt edges, gooey center. Oh, I'm really hungry now, y'all. Whiskey Smoke Explorer said, did you happen to buy a Powerball ticket at 7-Eleven in Sacramento? Wouldn't you like to know? No, but actually I'm a little bummed at myself because I bought one at the drawing right before that one because I saw it was over $500 million. So I bought one at my local gas station, which is not in Sacramento. And I bought it for that one. It was $540 million, did not win anything. And I saw that the next one went up to like 600 something million. And I told myself I would get a ticket. I was like, I'll get a ticket tomorrow. Deadline passed. And then, of course, someone in California wins. I'm like, what? That could have been me. I'm not in Sacramento, but if I would have bought it before that person in Sacramento, it could have been me. So congratulations to that person. But yeah, wasn't me this time. Maybe next time. We'll see. I only play like Powerball and like Mega Millions when it's over like 500 million. 500 million is my threshold. When it hits that, I'm like, Does it really hurt me to buy a ticket? No. I literally live next to a gas station, so I can literally walk to it and just go in and buy a ticket. So I try my luck every now and then. Remember me when I win the lottery. Um, yeah, Trisha's having some family medical issues, so keep her and her family in your thoughts. Hopefully things are getting better there. But yeah, Trisha, you're in all of our thoughts, and hopefully things are better soon. Black and yellow, black and yellow. All right, so time to rank red and yellow. So red is the cookie one, the just perfectly baked cookie. That one, honestly, I'm not even exaggerating. That one could be an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. If like I had no preconceived notion of what we're drinking today, I would potentially guess that one's an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. It has that desserty quality, that really rich, desserty, baked good kind of note that Heaven Hill just gives off. I don't think I've ever gotten that on a Larceny Barrel Proof, so I'm really, really digging red tonight. But let me give yellow one last shot before I rank these. Yellow's really best nose has yellow has the best. Oh no, sorry, I said red had the best nose. Yellow has a very good nose though. So good, so easy to drink, so sweet. Brown sugar. This one is, like I said, the one that was more of like a cream-filled pastry. It's got brown sugar, maybe some cinnamon on top. Man, both of those are so good. That's so hard. Ah, man, this is a tough one. Adriana said we just compared A and B blindly, and A1 for Nick, B1 for you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting to try them blind because you never really know where your palate's going to lie that night. Like I said, have not drank any bourbon yet. The only bourbon I've drank was Larceny, a store pick that I was drinking over on Twitch. But yeah, I'm very, very impressed by red and yellow. Those two, I would buy both bottles, hands down. Like if I saw them on the shelves, red and yellow, whatever they are when we reveal them, buy those two. Blue is very particular. It does have that honeysuckle note, but also a little bit like of a plasticky kind of note. Like a Twinkie? Nah, I mean, honestly, hold on. Maybe. Let's try it again. Dang it, Perry. Perry. Sorry, Perry. Perry's listening like, what? Dang it, Brandon. I'm not opposed to the Twinkie note. It's so sweet. It's like sweet vanilla, like custard kind of note. It's not necessarily cakey, like vanilla cake, like a Twinkie, but that's on the right track, flavor wise. Like it kind of does remind me of a Twinkie. Whereas red is the fresh baked cookie, yellow is the Twinkie. So it depends on your mood. Adriana says, hit that like button. Yes, it does help out the channel, especially people that are watching this after the fact. If you're trying to decide on a Larceny Barrel Proof pick or a Larceny Barrel Proof batch to buy, make sure to watch this video. So you guys leaving your likes will encourage them that I'm not completely crazy. I mean, I'm a little crazy, but not that crazy. A little crazy. I knew Barry's like, what did I do? I knew as soon as I said your name, I was like, oh god, he's gonna be like, what? You're probably like playing your like handheld console you got recently. Perry, love you though. But all right, I think I'm ready to pick which one's my favorite. So I'll give it 4 more minutes on the giveaway. If anyone wants to get in for this, you're in for a real treat because red and yellow are delicious. And I did say there's a mystery pour. I'll let y'all know, last chance. That mystery pour is also a cask strength whiskey, and it blends in nicely with this Larceny Weeded Heaven Hill flight. It may surprise you when you taste it because you may think it's a Larceny, but it's not a Larceny. So if you want to get that mystery pour and the Larceny flight, I'll give you guys 3 more minutes to get your entries in. But right now I'm going to rank my top, this in order from favorite to least favorite, and then we're going to get to the results after the wheel of whiskey. So stay tuned. Man, the proof whore in me really loves red. It's hot though. And I feel like a lot of people would be turned off by that heat, especially when they can get especially when they can get yellow that drinks a little lower proof, but has all that flavor packed in there. Still have to get my last set of samples. Lil, I think I have samples for you guys, right? I've talked about this before. Y'all were the first giveaway winner on my channel. I have a set of samples for you. I don't know what they are, but they're labeled as Chris and Lil. So Vegas, Lil, you will get them. A whiskey shimmy. There was a little bit of a whiskey shimmy there. I'm not gonna lie. That was absolutely there. Not gonna deny that at all. Whiskey Nose is in for the giveaway. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Marty and Jenny. Y'all are awesome. Please go check out Whiskey Nose, another incredible channel here. Independent Joe, Whiskey Mountains. This is my Bourbon Podcast. Bourbon Baller. All these great channels. Although Bourbon Baller, do you have a channel? I'm sorry. You probably do. I know you. I know your name. Like I know you. But I'm like, do you have a channel? Let us know, Bourbon Baller. If you have a channel, let us know. And one of the mods, make sure to drop their link if they do. Otherwise, we just appreciate you in the chats here. All right. So I think I got my rank, y'all. My order. That's so tough. Red and yellow are so close. But I think the proof whore in me is going to win. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all. No channel. Okay. I wanted to make sure because I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to say you didn't have a channel and you did. That was my fear. So glad to know that. But y'all go subscribe to him anyways because he's an amazing person over here on YouTube. He's in everyone's chats. So, all right. So, y'all ready for my list, my ranking of these 3 Larceny Barrel Proofs from 2021? My last place. As much as I like honeysuckle, I'm sorry, Adriana. I know I got you with that note. You were excited about that note. It has enough of the plasticky kind of note that I don't love it. My last place is blue. We don't know the order yet. We're going to reveal that in just a second. Blue's just too odd to me. And watch that be my C. I hope it's not C. I really hope it's not C. Yeah, blue is my last place. Second place, this is really tough. First and second are so freaking close. Like, it just depends on the person. For me, my second place is yellow, which was the one that was so well-rounded, was so balanced, was so delicious. But it did have a lack of a kick. And when I'm drinking a barrel proof whiskey, I want it to have a kick. So for me, that puts yellow in my second place. However, delicious, delicious, delicious whiskey. I want to overemphasize that. Like, y'all, pick up on this. Whatever yellow is, if you see on the shelf for a decent price, buy it. But my first place tonight has to be red. Red is the one that caught me off guard with the high proof. But it has all those notes that I love about Heaven Hill whiskey in general. I honestly would think that it's freaking Elijah Craig barrel proof on the just blind. But holy crap. Man, that's probably one of the closest blind flights I've ever done. So I don't want y'all to think I'm exaggerating. Red and yellow are so close. But let's get to our result. Well, before we get to our results, giveaway is closed. So let's get ready for the Wheel of Whiskey. Everyone that entered, thank y'all so much for your support of the channel. I love giving back to you guys. And I love just like, I don't know, I like spinning the Wheel of Whiskey, honestly. I'm a bit of a sucker for a game. I love a good game show energy here. So let me go ahead and make sure everyone's names are entered. I don't want to miss anyone. So I'm just triple checking this list. Appreciate y'all's patience while I go through this and make sure we are good to go. Let me know what you guys are drinking on. Give me like 1 more minute. Let me know what you guys have in your glass. Do you have any Larceny in the glass? Do you have any Larceny Barrel Proof? Potentially. I'm going to check the poll results as well. But just updating this right now. All right. I think I got it. All right. I think we got our list of giveaway winners. So let me shuffle that a few times. All right. Y'all ready to see who won this sample set of Larceny Barrel Proof? Let me just double check my numbers real quick. So it should be 12 names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Got it. We got it. All right. So we have our Wheel of Whiskey here. Let me share my screen because y'all got to see this. We're going to spin the wheel of whiskey, my favorite part of my streams. I did want to mention, a lot of people shouting out Bourbon Baller. He said, I'm just a fan of Whiskey Dude. Well, we are a fan of you. All of you that come back week to week, seriously, appreciate y'all so much. If you're not yet subscribed, hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. I've seen a lot of people show up that I don't recognize from my own channel. So if you have not yet, if you've not yet ever come to my channel before, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Seriously, it does help out. I'm aiming for 4,000 by like May, hopefully. I mean, probably not, but like I would love to hit 4,000 by May. We'll see. But make sure to subscribe if you're enjoying the show. And I do these giveaways every now and then, but I do live streams every Thursday, and also Twitch streams every Saturday. So thank y'all for tuning in. So let's spin that wheel of whiskey, shall we? All right, let's get this screen shared so you guys can watch along. There we go. All right. So we got the wheel of whiskey here. We're going to shuffle this a few more times just to mix things up. But y'all ready to spin the wheel of whiskey? Let's go. Let's see who wins Larceny Barrel Proof samples, mystery sample, and smart drinking supplements for pre-drink, post-drink, and morning after. These are really great electrolytes and vitamins. They'll just keep you healthy because we all tend to overdrink on Thursday nights. Let's admit it. I do. I mean, by us all, I mean we. I said we, didn't I? By us all, I mean me. Let's stop rambling. Let's spin the wheel of whiskey. Who's going to win tonight? Let's see. It's always a close one on this one. Adriana freaking Rodriguez, Whiskey Mountains, Nick Proman. I mean, technically, Adriana, you won them, but congratulations. I'm so glad you guys get to try this because I know you guys haven't had the C batch. So I'm so glad to let you try the C batch. I wish I could give more. Each sample is only 1 ounce, but y'all be sure to share. Be sure to share because I there's literally like a sip left of this one, and I wanted to have one last sip before I got my results. So you can congratulations is what I'm trying to say. All right, so we've got the giveaway winner. However, we have not revealed our results yet. So, oh well, shit. Okay. Does Nick agree with this statement? He says send mine to Scott Pigsley. Okay, well, in that case, Adriana, Scott's got it. Scott's congratulations. He said boo, but LOL JK, congrats. I think he's gonna change his mindset now that he saw that message. So, all right, well, she said it best. Congratulations, Adriana, but Scott, you got these samples. So cheers to you, my friend. But y'all want to know what the results are? I want to know what the results are. So let's go ahead and, well, first of all, Women of Whiskeys, hello. Good to see you. Make sure to check out the replay. They did a criminals and cocktails stream last night. Caught a little bit of it. I could not stick around long because I was doing some editing, but amazing channel here. Scott says, well, shit, now you made me feel bad, Adriana. Well, very cool. Congratulations, Scott. Okay. We have bottles of A, B, and C's in the warehouse. Okay, cool. Well, cheers and congratulations, Scott. I think I have your mailing info, but if not, we're friends on, I think, Facebook. So just message me to make sure I have that for you, and I'll send that to you. If I don't get it to you tomorrow, I'll send it early next week. So congratulations. But y'all want to hear the results of the blind flight. So like I said, blue was my last place. Wait, let me taste it. I got a chance to redeem myself. Okay, blue was last place. Stand by that. Yellow was second place. I don't want to stand by that because it's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. Fuck. That's so hard. And then red was my favorite. Let me try that one last time. I can change my mind. We'll see. This is the closest I've ever been with my top two. I'm such a sucker for high proof, especially when you're paying that $50 premium price point. Red is hot, but I think I'm just going to stand by my statement. And I know y'all want to hear my predictions? I'll let y'all know my predictions. I think red is C batch. I think yellow is A batch, and I think blue is B batch. Just a guess, but we'll find out because we're about to get to our results. Before though, I want to look at the results of our poll that we posted on YouTube. So I asked you guys what was your favorite. Not sure how many of you have had this, but there was a poll pinned to the top of this stream. I wish I found an easy way to find it. I don't see do y'all see the results? I don't see the results on my phone. I thought I was going to see it, but there I am. There. Let's see. Results of the poll. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay. So the majority of you, 55% of you have never tried any of them. But a lot of you really like the B batch. I'm getting 26% of y'all think the B batch was the best. 16% say C batch is the best. And 3% of you said A batch is the best. So we're about to find out because I have no idea what mine are. So my ranking from best to worst is red, yellow, and blue. Let's go ahead and reveal last place first, shall we, though? All right. So my last place, while it's not bad, none of these are bad. Let me disclaimer all the way. None of these are bad. My last place on this giveaway is blue. So shall we reveal what the blue is? My last place. Oh, I don't know why I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? All right. My last place was blue. Has that honeycomb note or honeysuckle note, but a little bit weird to me. Blue was. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Well, blue. So it says 57.4 proof. That's a typo. Blue was. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Blue was A121, which is 57.4%, and it's 114.8 proof. So this was the lowest proof of them all. Really, I was not expecting that. Okay. Well, A batch was my last place. That's disappointing. It's the only one that I had a full bottle of. Okay. Well, there's that. Now I'm conflicted. So that means my top two were either C or B. A lot of y'all really like B. 26% of y'all like B. Nick says they are all good. I mean, Nick's upset now because Nick said A was his favorite, didn't he? Nick, I'm sorry. Maybe Nick, was A your favorite or was B your favorite? Because Adriana loved that honeysuckle note. So if A was her favorite, I would understand that. Emily Chambers is calling it a night. Okay, Emily, make sure to check the replay. I'm about to get to the results here. Running a little behind, but I promise to get to them in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So, poor Nick, he's wrong. Okay, so my least favorite was A. Unfortunately, it was the one that let me down a bit tonight. But my second and first place were so close. Let's reveal second place, even though it's going to reveal it first place too. Let's go ahead and do it. All right. My second place was yellow. It was an absolutely delicious pour. It had so much flavor, so much, it was so sweet, so delectable, and even a non-cask whiskey drinker would really appreciate C. Or yellow. I don't know why I keep calling it C. Yellow. All right. My second place. Ugh, I'm nervous about this one. My second place for Larceny Barrel Proof 2021 edition was yellow. Okay. B521. Now that's actually the second highest proof one we have here. That's 121 proof. That drink's so low proof. Oh my goodness. That's delicious though. That's so good. I did not expect that to be 121 proof. So it's 121 proof. It's 60.5% ABV. Wow. That's so good. Which means my favorite Larceny Barrel Proof 2021 edition is red, which y'all already figured out by deductive reasoning. C921. It is the highest proof. I told you it was hot. I told y'all it was hot. But the flavor that C921 packs is absolutely incredible. If you are a fan of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, you will love C921 Larceny Barrel Proof. Whiskey Mountain says, dang it, but yeah, B is so freaking good. I agree. B was fantastic. If y'all see B521 or C921 on the shelves, I don't care if you see them, buy them both. Because B is absolutely delicious. It drinks way lower proof than you would have thought, but the flavor is really good. It's sweet. So be prepared for the sweetness on B. A has more of those rich oaky notes. Sorry, I said A. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my order here. C921 has those rich oaky notes. Adriana, if you like B, you will freaking love C. So I hope to God you get a bottle of this. I wish I had more to share with you because it's so freaking good. Yes, Cohen says I knew C921 would win. Whiskey Nose says he called it in the chat. Bourbon Noob says C batches tend to be my favorite. And then Chris says the price is wrong, bitch. I don't know what that comment's about, but but very cool. Whiskey Guy says great stream. One day we will get to taste these. Have a great night, all. Yes. Yeah, y'all keep an eye out because if you see B or C, just please buy them. A is a little bit like, maybe skip it if you see it, but B and C are so incredible. Viking Bourbon says I passed on a C bottle. They want an 89. Knowing that it's my favorite now. This is just Cliffy speaking. Just Cliffy. Cliffy would pay $89 for C batch. I think it's just absolutely delicious pour. Yeah, I mean that's the most I would pay though. Let me say that. That's the most I would pay for. I would never pay more than that. But for a cast strength Larceny, I mean, weeded bourbon, delicious pour. I'd buy it, but again, that's a tough one. I don't blame you for passing it. If I hadn't tried it beforehand, I would not have bought it for 89. But now that I've tried it, I can say that. So thank y'all so much for watching. Like I said, I'm doing a Twitch gaming stream, or nope. Like I said, I'm doing a slot machine live stream here on YouTube this Saturday. So 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Normally on Saturdays, I do a Twitch gaming stream where I play some retro video games, anything from Super Nintendo, Nintendo Entertainment System, and Nintendo 64, as well as some modern games that I enjoy every now and then. If y'all like video games, make sure to follow me on Twitch. That's where I've moved all of my gaming stuff. So I know originally I was doing a lot of that over here on YouTube, but I've moved most of that over to Twitch. So if you want to continue to see me doing that, it's going to be separate from my YouTube, Whiskey Tube things. But get to hang with me. Get to hang with Cliffy. So why not? So twitch.tv/Bourbon Bytes. Please give me a follow. It's free to create an account. But I'll see you guys on Twitch normally for pre-gaming. But Saturday, I'll see you here for a slot play stream. I'm so excited. All right. Cheers. Have a great evening. Have fun with whatever you do this weekend. But hopefully I'll see some of you on Saturday. So cheers. Thank y'all for watching. Larceny Barrel Proof is freaking incredible. And this has been Bourbon Bytes. I'll talk to y'all next stream. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.